This is the most important movie ever made about XRPs. The meeting between Ripple and the SEC has been put on hold, but it's still going on. What if I told you that the information that got out shows that Ripple won? It sounds crazy, but it's true. Get ready. This news is making everyone crazy. Some say that the XRP Ripple coin could reach $60,000 0 cents. That's pretty cool, right? That's the whole video. Without further ado, let's get right to the point. No, not to Benny. The fight between Ripple and SEC is over after almost 4 years in court. A crypto expert named Armando Pantalla says that Ripple has agreed to the CC payment deal. The case will end on May 19th. This is a big day for those who own NRPS and the whole crypto community. A lot of people have been waiting for this day since the case was first brought in 2020. The news shocked people on social media. Responses that range from cautious confidence to unbridled joy. A post from Gilmore states, the news may say victory. The story isn't that simple, though. The case was heard by Judge in Alyssa Torres, who recently turned down the CC request. This decision basically turned down the SEC's attempt to change the court's earlier decisions, which made Ripple stronger in the legal tug-of-war. Lawyer John Dion, who fiercely supports XRP holders, said that the CC would have to admit it was wrong and drop old arguments before it could make a new decision. Agency hasn't been ready to do so far. For this to happen, Dion made it clear that the SEC would have to agree that XRP and maybe other digital assets work more like things than stocks. Many people know and admire that lawyer Fred Rispel. He said that if the CC wants to change its mind, it needs to make strong legal arguments and even official statements saying that the crypto industry has been left without clear direction. That's a big job. This shows how important this case is for the future of crypto law in the US. Not everyone at the CC agrees with the deal idea, even though it could be a big step forward. A while ago, Ripple and the SEC wrote to the court together to ask that the long-standing order against Ripple be cleared up, raised. Besides that, they wanted to return $75 million, 0 cents of the $125 million, 0 cents in legal fines to Ripple. But Caroline Crenshaw, a commissioner at the SEC, wrote a sharp dissenting opinion saying that the deal was terrible for investors and could weaken the court's power. Her answer shows that things are getting worse within the commission and that no one can agree on how to handle crypto in the future. If the court approves the deal on May 19th, it will make things very clear. Crypto needs to be clear and not based on doubt. It's no longer possible for the IC to act aggressively. Ripple's decision could also change how digital assets are handled in the US. This isn't just good news for people who own XRP. It's a big change. It had been years since they knew what to do. They may finally get the answers and attention they've been waiting for. John Dion often reminds people in the community that the law needs to change to keep up with new ideas or groups will be left behind. Things are only getting more interesting, folks. Whoa, if you thought the Ripple versus Siki case was over, think again. Now crypto experts are making statements that could shake the whole market. We think that prices will go up and that the most famous cryptocurrencies around the world may change. Are you ready for what's going to happen next? Things are already getting heated on crypto Twitter. The XRP dragon will be able to sell his XRP no matter what. It's very clear why. Ripple has a good deal now, and since there's no longer any legal fog, the bullish trend is picking up. Steph said it best, XRP is about to go through the roof. This crypto geek tweet, on the other hand, made people really talk. It's not an error for sure. That number isn't right for everyone, but one thing is for sure. Right now, people are really excited about XRP. We should look at one of the most specific claims that's getting a lot of attention. According to Javon Mark's technical analysis, XRP is about to follow the pattern of a history fractal that led to huge gains in the past. Mark says that XRP has finished a multi-year pennant breakout, which is a bullish pattern that happened before the famous bull run in 2017. Prices went from less than a cent to over $3, 0 cents in just a few weeks after that. they went back down to less than a cent in the breaking out. This time, Mark's seeing the same kind of setup. Recently, XRP broke through long-term support and went into $2.00 range, almost hitting the Fibonacci level. XRP seems to be going back to a healthy, calm range, just like it did before it went crazy in 2017. Mark says this is just a start from what he learned. The next important level to keep an eye on is the 1.6 Fibonacci extension, which is around $96.00. That's a big move already. But XRP could hit a price of about $123.00 if it keeps going in the same direction it was going before. That's $123.00 for every XRP. That's not just 50 times bigger than it is now. There are about 58.5 billion XRP tokens in circulation right now. So let's talk about this number. The market value of XRP would be more than $7,200,000,000,000. 0 cents if it hit $123. 0 cents per coin. In terms of value, that would make XRP more valuable than all other coins, even Bitcoin and Ethereum put together. It's crazy, but it's possible. If Ripple's technology keeps getting better in areas like cross-border payments, CBDC infrastructure, and institutional finance, this is even more true. A lot of people are going toward digital payments, and Ripple has been making progress in the background. But not everyone agrees. Some folk say that the $2023.00 guess is too high. There are claims that the 2017 fractal doesn't work anymore due to changes in the rules and steps for adoption in the mainstream economy. It's okay. We won't expect the same thing to happen again. John Dion, a very smart person, once said that the law needs to change with new ideas or risk getting left behind. You can use the same logic to guess price goals may seem safe to put off, but crypto can quickly show doubters they were wrong. Let's talk about something even bigger now. More than just a guess about the price, Ripple isn't just beating the courts. Its technology that changes the game is also quietly taking over the whole world. You should pay attention to this big sign. The market is rising. XRP will be more than just an object in cryptocurrency. From now on, it will be a part of any bank in the world. Notes: you never know when everyone will be using XRPs in their daily lives, maybe even without realizing it. People are getting more and more excited about XRP price predictions and technical setups, but they often forget one important piece of the picture. Why don't banks use XRPs right away? Ripple's technology makes sending money across countries faster and cheaper than other methods. Then what's stopping them? Many people were upset about a recent tweet from All.Thankx XRPs, a well-known crypto expert. So tip saying out loud that banks are slowing down the use of XRP on purpose. It's not doubt or hesitation, the tweet says.